上海大师赛8强 ，Fnatic 对上 GENG， 究竟是赛前抽签环节大家都认为最不好惹的 GENG 会胜利呢，还是欧洲老大哥 Fnatic 会继续主宰战场呢
？The vast majority of the firepower and firepower that's waiting on the other side still exists, and that comes through.
I mean, this could get really dicey for GENG. This nade could create the pandemonium needed to get a free kill, but
it hurts.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Down to a 1v1. Texture not able to settle the shots.
In play, and the Odin can be so oppressive on a map like this, where these walls are just wall bangable. If you try to grab the orb, you're gonna die. Oh!
If you try to swing into Texture, you're gonna die too.
Yeah.
But there's that spam that you were mentioning, trying to settle into the second, but no, Texture claims another. With the numbers advantage. Oh, Leo! 3 massive kills, the 4th not settled, but the damage has been done. What can Lakia do? No armor, but a rifle in hand. He's trying to get high ground. No fight given.
If he plants, he will get that Fade ultimate online.
Yeah, but does he have enough space? I mean, he obviously is concerned about being pressed in.
Oh, he's gonna get wall banged right here. The bullets don't connect. He has the info.
Oh, he's got it down to 1, and there's that ult online. Paranoia traded for it. Boaster going forward. The captain of the ship trying to find calm waters and see if he can spot him. Lakia with 3 in the clutch for GENG.
To potentially meet GENG face to face, but here comes the showstopper out of Texture. He hears the footsteps.
Spotted the ankle, not able to land shots. Meanwhile, Dirk on the other side, another round that seems to be going the way of Fnatic when it shouldn't have been. Not only did GENG have full guns, they had Texture's ult too.
I would love to see that back after this round, because Durka found such a crazy timing, and he even is so aware. He drops his rifle to his teammate knowing that he's 5 HP.
Now he's got the rocket in his back pocket.
Yeah.
Last player standing.
What a sidestep from Chronicle there.
That was so clean. Not able to sidestep Karam, but more to go.
Oh.
This is...
30 seconds
I mean,
left.
this series has told me already that nothing is safe, that nothing is secure, nothing is sound.
Yeah, you really don't know which way this is going to go quite yet.
I mean, Dirk has got 5 HP. Boaster doesn't have any...
Ollies.
He's the only one with the rifle, though. He's got to find value, and they all crumble. Every single brick will fall. Meteor just forced to sit back and watch and wait. As a barrage of bullets surround him. There's the contact. Oh, they're countering on this really early, or at least trying to. Leo will fall.
No more pit.
Munchkin is traded. The spam not connecting, not settling. And Meteor punishes on it.
But while all this is happening, Doug, the bomb is being planted at A. It's going to be a head-to-head with the Omen players right here.
A perfect pump fake. Rotation through. Karan holding on to Heaven right now. With the Sheriff in hand. Lakia not much better off as far as weaponry goes. Spike has been ticking for a few seconds now. As the wall goes up, Lakia understands there's a really good chance they've lost Contain. They've lost the shot, but Karan does not miss. A 1v2 now. Durka with so much on his shoulders. And again, time is the main factor here. He does not have the luxury of being patient with this, of being selective with his approach. He's got to take the fight to their doorstep. One will be found, but time will be the difference maker.
Wow.
Now without taking some damage along the way, and now another pit used. Oh, Leo will fall.
He was not ready for that whatsoever.
Boaster has picked up the op. Texture playing this tight angle as the smoke goes down. He tucks, finding a little bit more safety in the pit. They don't really have much more to get through to this.
This post plan is so hard, but Chronicle gets Texture. That's an opening.
The Paranoia now invested. Lakia trying to hold the lines. Chronicle gets a second. If it's not Leo, it's Chronicle. Karan falling down with 30 HP to try to hold him back. Cannot land the shots. And now it's a weapon traded. Munchkin left in 1v2. One spotted. The second snap will not connect. Filling in on the space behind it. The wall's the only thing that's keeping him back. He hears the cross. He hears the footsteps. They're trampling forward. But Boaster has stayed. Is he aware? Too many targets to choose from. Or excuse me, his Karan there was there.
Spike planted.
And now the dog going forward, a Nightfall.
Oh my gosh.
In exchange. And a Prowler to follow up. 3v2, but the spike was planted. Can they hold on? Lucky, that's a big kill. Looking for a second. Tempted into the swing and baited for it. Now Munchkin, 45 HP, forced to play the hero. Forced to be the savior for GENG in this round. In this half! Almost lands a second! They have fully sent. Look at how far up Texture is. But Durka trading a rocket. Dropping the first and the second. And now looking for more. But not connecting. Lakia on the swing in the face of the lockdown. Texture cannot stand either.
Yeah, Bosa really set them up here though, Doug.
Yeah, he did. They've just got to settle though. Oftentimes this is the hardest part. Chronicle will fall. Numbers the way of the defense. They've gotten the spike down though. Perhaps seeming a little insecure or a little unsure about their post-time position. Zerka's able to funnel out onto one and he will fall. Boaster though will crumble. See, they've been able to lean everything here. And sure enough, everyone is around.
Pandemonium, chaos.
First ult used. And it seems like there's not really any way in. GENG have slammed the door on this round once more. Now they've got the pit they're gonna have to navigate through, but Chronicle has gotten past it. Durka investing his rocket, getting another. The defense still trying to hold on strong. They're rotating out, and they're leaving two. This is a beautiful call.
Player standing.
Wow. Just wow. Oh, wait.
Spike planted.
Okay, I thought for a second.
Are playing a game of chicken right now. It's a war of attrition. Who's going to be the one to get antsy first?
Whoa.
Oh, he's not able to land the shot. Tried satcheling away.
It was
Patience pays off for Alfear.
so close there.
The Meteor clotheslines him on the other side. And now attention turned towards B. Munchkin trying to reposition the smoke, but he gets tagged, has to take a step back with the Prowler nipping at his heels. Finds safety, finds an exit. That's still low in the hands of Lakia. It will fall. Durka wanting to go forward, slams his head on the roof, but it doesn't matter.
Watching here.
The pivot back A will be safe. The spike will go down, and GENG are left to figure out how do they win this retake. Down in numbers. Durka weak. I mean, all of them have taken some damage on the side of the attack. Meteor now creeping forward. Munchkin over his shoulder, realizing that things are at least under the illusion of safety. The suck first. The swing out from Durka. He will fall. Are they expecting another? Now attention divided. They're looking on either side, leaving Munchkin on his own. He's got to take the fight to Leo, isolated as best as he can. He's gotten it down to one. With 3 bullets left and time, short calls Boaster's bluff. Tempting him into the swing, but not able to connect.
Bust open this site.
And they're stacking. Every single one of them are here. Lakia with the tap of the door. The spam coming through. His meter swings at just the right time. The op will not connect, but Fnatic will.
They were ready for that, Doug. They were waiting for it. It didn't happen at the time they thought, but
the call was correct.
yeah, they knew it was a possibility, and that's why the trades went in their favor.
Karan would have to 1v3 to keep this map alive. With an Odin in the hands of Chronicle, no less. All util for the side of the only standing controller.
And they're playing out on top of it, Doug. I love this for Fnatic.
Karan has to check every single angle. That's the thing about rotating over so late is you really have no idea where they could be.
Oh, the Molly too, and Alpha's gonna creep up. This is such a good post plant.
The skid soars through, a second smoke used. Alfear punishes at just the right time. Fnatic, they've already gotten U-Haul.
Oh,
But they haven't cleared Munchkin. And Texture over the top, the second kill found. Spam coming through, they haven't even hit the trips.
Down A.
and now everybody from Fnatic is just stuck, but they have an answer back. These trips are insane, though. There's another one.
Oh, the flash should make it around the corner. Both of them cleared. You mentioned they were stuck,
Player standing.
and they've gotten it down to a 1v1. Oh, the timing. Oh, he's able to pass by. Not caught. Karan quietly creeping his way forward. He's gonna flip the map once more.
Oh my gosh, Doug.
The pump fake.
That's insane. I think he knows.
Does he? Karan's close by. He's got a frenzy. As much as Chronicle can keep the distance, the better off he'll be.
Oh my god, he's wrapping around again. Oh my goodness. Karen doesn't have a smoke to even fake the tap or anything.
There's the tap. Now, running forward, Chronicle, time is of the essence. He's gotten a tap. Can he settle the shots? No! The frenzy at a distance gets GENG the pistol. As they saw him on the other side. They've got these trips set up, the flash coming through, and they're headed back A.
They had to. That's an opener.
Oh, and they've got the rocket, but it doesn't connect. A little bit of damage dealt, but that's it.
Oh, there's no time.
10 seconds left. They've burned this wick way too low. Forced to sit back and watch. With 3 seconds left, they're gonna have to frag their way out if they want to do this, and Chronicle just can't. He doesn't get the fight.
Info for GENG. They have 3 players here with Cypher utility. And look at the delay. I mean, they can't even go. They're stuck.
One of the trips was cleared by Durka Satchel. He still has his ult, but no way for him to really go in.
30 seconds left.
And there's still that trip outside hookah.
This is so hard. I mean, Munchkin has pushed all the way through this. The hit's gonna come through.
Ult used. Still getting on to first, Durka a second. The nade forcing Karen to get out onto the swing, getting the best of Alpha here, but still 10 seconds left. They still haven't gotten the spike down.
Seconds left.
Leo's gonna have to do it on his own. Munchkin spotting him. Karon cleaning him up. Heavy lean this way. Now the flash. There's the ult. Nowhere for him to go. Durka will fall. Very nicely handled by GENG. Oh, that's not safe. Spotting him, dropping him. Rocket invested. Boaster is left. Took the TP to get to the other side of the map. Meanwhile, Leo able to clean up one more. Alpha here inverted! And 2 fall! Landing onto the third is Alpha here.
That's ridiculous.
It matters just a bit more. You got a wall, you're gonna have to deal with the brim smoke and orb and the pit. Karon falls already.
I got you.
GENG have timing here if they try to hit this flank, and if there's enough that the defense can do to keep things at bay, this could get messy. There's nobody watching the flank.
Oh,
Now Chronicle having to turn around, yeah. He's so close. One found, but Chronicle, the safety valve. That's the pit, that's a weapon upgraded. That's a swing, that's another one found, and now that's a nade.
Down A.
Force and Chronicle to reposition to flip the map.
Bomb buddy out.
I imagine Chronicle might even use these Seekers with the way that
30 seconds
Texture has been
left.
playing on this map so far.
Decides that he
Spike
wants to stay,
planted.
decides to plant the spike. Texture's on the swing, the shots don't connect. Now a flash in his face, Texture trying to dance around it, and that's 3 for the duelist. I need to go into this anyway. How do they get past these pesky cages? How do they get past these pesky trips? First one falls, and off of that, they invest the Brim ult. Oh, but Leo gets the best. Leo kills Chronicle. How? A little friendly fire. Now the spike's sitting on the other side. Managed to scoop it up. Leo committing to the plan, a 4v4. Munchkin's gonna be laid on the rotate while Meteor falls on the other side. Alphier with no HP gets 3. Finally falling, and now Munchkin arrives. Cannot hold the line. They're all back.
Here it is.
The Thrash should clear the pit. You're absolutely right. They have to flush out behind it so they don't. Oh, they hit him. Oh, but there's cover. Texture's got him. He's got his back over his shoulder. Finally falling.
The flank.
The timing is beautiful. The shots were a little messy, but the pressure has been applied. Leo getting the plant down. Chronicle and Durka trying to keep him back. And Chronicle surrounded, but you don't put Chronicle in a corner, man.
I'm out of stock.
Munchkin a 1v2, spotting the first. Crosshair behind him the entire bodies. And you see him dancing around the crossfires. Munchkin falls.
That was it.
I got this.
Alphier holds the line. GENG get through relatively unscathed. They all have the numbers here now. But Alphier, again, the reposition is gorgeous. It's beautiful with 10 seconds left. He will get cleared, but it doesn't matter because the snap is that good.
1 enemy.
3 on the round, the 4th falls the pistol the way of Fnatic. Tactic play that you've mentioned. Makes the flash go out, makes the wall go up. The Thrash was beautiful. Texture can't hold, he's got nowhere to go, but Locky has got his back. And now Seeker's over the top. Alphier manages to find safety, but swings back into his death. What a round from GENG. had to take a step back and retreat behind the wall. The timing on this is even better, though. Durka satcheling back. The eye not catching anything, but Leo Singer does. I mean, the round has just gone into chaos. Fnatic are still trying to rotate back over B as the spike is sitting on the ground. It can't be scooped up. It's well out of reach. Now Munchkin taking a step back with a rifle in hand.
He's got the pit.
2 stingers on the other side. Does he invest it? Does he get flooded? He's got to understand there's really no safe time. There's 2 stingers. They're so hard. Almost hits them both.
The economy is not looking too nice.
GENG with a little bit longer of a leash, but you're right. It's got to be now. The mobility too much, but Alfier holding the line only gets 3.
30 seconds left.
But that's enough to get him to a competitive spot.
Jeez.
A 2v2 here. Now the pit invested. Leo hunting. He's got to push forward. He's managed to find a window, but he's hunted out. Can Durka clean it up? No.
He had to.
Yeah.
They had no info.
2 of them were cleared. There's another one going the other way as Buster's fallen. Meteor has gotten backside, and now Alfier surrounded with nowhere to go.
30 seconds left.
He's stuck.
The TP's the safety, but can Leo alleviate some of the pressure? Grabs 2, and that's a spike!
Spike down A.
Munchkin and Meteor try to stand, but the round has become bedlam. Munchkin with 10 seconds left, grabs the spike,
10 seconds left.
has to run out, no time to think about it. Lucky at the tip of the spear so far, headed towards Hookah.
It's perfect.
The flash is so nice. Alfier's got nowhere to go. He was caught up 2-4. And the Seekers were invested as well. Leo backside, doing what he can and finding one. But
30
still,
seconds
numbers
left.
the way of the attack. The rotation coming through for both Sir and Durka. Meanwhile, Chronicle tucked in elbow, trying to stay alive.
Spike planted.
So far, successful. They try to jump out, they try to double face. Boaster just swings his life away, leaving a 4v2. GENG within sniffing distance of Breeze, and that will secure it. 13-10. And now they've been able to set up behind them. Alfier really far up in halls, overwhelmed. 3 waiting for him on the other side. Durka realizes he's got to get out of here. TP's away, finds safety, and now the dash out from Texture. Greeted by Boaster. Chronicle had played his card just perfectly. He still is getting away with murder. How is he still alive?
Oh my gosh.
A flash swinging around and the potential for another finally.
player standing.
Bested. Leaving it all onto Leo. The first shot is crispy. 2 more to be found though. 1 target spotted. Lakius should be able to stick it all the way, barring some spam from Leo, and the defuse will come through. Easy way in. Durka does have a gate crash, but that's part of the problem of running a single yoru is you don't have another way to go. But that certainly will help things. Munchkin will fall. Durka on the entry gets the best of Meteor. So they will create enough space on the site to get the spike down. The rotation's coming through a little late.
Planted.
That shock dart was from far away.
Chronicle has full utility up though here. He could potentially use a flash for his teammates here. Doesn't look like he'll even need to because Durka is activated and online.
3 on the round. Hangs onto it, uses an ult of his own.
Oh, it's a fake.
Do they bite? You gotta be careful here too because the bite mid could be the problem. Locky investing the ult, and there it is, the pressure mid. Karl gets his and then gets away.
If he can get one more, GENG have a chance.
But he's surrounded. He is so surrounded, but he still gets another. Now Locky over the top. Providing cover, 45 HP with the utility out. He will fall. 10 seconds left. Fnatic have managed to find enough
10
space and
seconds
enough
left.
safety to get it down. But now, what?
remaining.
Meteor arrives straight into his death. Again, the money, not great, but they've got to find a way to convert here. Munchkin in the face of 2, already tagged by utility. Crosshair cannot snap. Chronicle with force.
They're waiting for the re-aggro.
They know they're
Oh
a
my
step ahead of it. They still got to land the shot, so and they do.
Oh.
And while all of that is happening, Alfier gets up even further.
He's gonna activate right now. He hears the rotations, they're just gonna go away.
He's got to be cautious on this, though. The info is nice.
Oh my gosh, he's playing it so well. Texture's on an island right here.
Do they realize that it's safe? Do they realize that it's clear? Oh, Lockheed destroying Alfier there, and now they know Texture's here. Tries to flash as much as he can, and Texture dances in and out of the util. Gets the best of Chronicle and somehow stays alive. 4v3. The way of the defense. The spike's still not planted. Boaster with a pit, but doesn't really have the space to invest it, and Lakia strikes beautifully. Leo cannot find any more success. We saw the re-clear elbow just a couple of rounds ago.
There it is!
You know the aggression is coming. Fnatic is ready for it.
From the IGL, he's sitting at 9 and 6.
I know exactly where.
Texture strike here.
Look at the ults!
He's creeping forward.
Oh!
He might get away with a whole lot more. He's gotten his one. Doesn't overcommit, doesn't push it. Meanwhile, Chronicle popped the ult. Spike is sitting on the ground. Can Alfear settle the shots? No, not for now. But GENG seemingly intent on getting to 5. It would have to be Leo and Alfear, who've been good for them all series. The problem is they don't have the spike. They're not anywhere near it. GENG are fully posted up around it. They've got time to slow it down. They've got time to try to catch a one, try to catch an opening. But you see it, GENG are aware to it. You look at the minimap right now, Pings concerned with the flank. Texture's taking the space.
One enemy remaining.
It's just so easy at that point.
Standing ahead.
It's just so simple when you have that big of an advantage.
30 seconds left.
It's just so effortless. Lakia again. Besting Leo like he did Alfear. Meteor using his drone to do his job. Chronicle filling in on the space behind it. He might be able to get ahead of this. I don't think they know where he is. Oh, he's able to cut him off, but the dart gives him away. Now the flash on the swing, but they played anti. That was so beautiful.
There's no KO knife that gets info for the likes of GENG. They like the contact. That's why the AWP is going to be so good in this series. Oh, barely gets out alive.
30 HP.
Oh,
Excuse me?
the dart was so good.
Boaster and Leo both striking. Now Texture flashed. Alfear with the classic.
Spike down B.
Numbers away at the defense with the weaponry. So formidable on the attack side. Texture pushing forward. 71 HP. Gets the best of Chronicle.
He's robotic.
He's going to have to do it again, though. Munchkin committing to the plant, finding success.
This is such a hard retake right now for Fnatic. They're both stuck. Info going the way of GENG.
How long until Leo's dart? I don't know if there's going to be enough time to wait for it. Texture gets tagged. A pitch high and inside to back him off the plate. And now Munchkin on the swing. Ah, he's been caught. He's been spotted. Now Texture's left his devices. Left to be the hero. A tap, an updraft, a threat. Boaster with the shots. His Fnatic will get their 10.
Swung in this angle, Doug.
Time to jump.
Oh, he's not.
No way, he gets away with that.
Oh,
This time the TP early, no flash or anything like that.
it's insane.
GENG slowing things down again. You start to see the Astro Stars go back A. The knife will catch Munchkin. Given that, GENG have a decision here, and it's a difficult one to make. Do you try to flip the other side of the map? Now I think they will, because Alfear's been caught. The spike instantly rotating back B, but Dirk is here. The flash in his face. Karan has to give the space back. Leo not far off. Meanwhile, Boaster's been left to
30
hold the
seconds
other side, and I don't think he spotted Munchkin. Both Vipers playing A while the spike is trying to rotate back B. Munchkin gets the best of Boaster. The spike safe, but Durka's position concealed until he's dropped. A 2v2 now with 10 seconds left. The spike goes down.
Not ready yet.
And we'll reset once more. Lakia has his ult, but he's not really in a position to get away. He can't really play around it. He's got to stay on the side. Leo cannot settle the shots. Chronicle a 1v2. One away from his ult. The knife will not tag. He's gonna have to figure it out on his own, and Lakia gets his third. Now the Cosmic Divide B. The stars go down once more, and the gate crash now out. Into the smoke he goes, and Alfear stuck on the other side. Meteor can't see a damn thing, trying to navigate all the utility, finally striking onto Alfear. But Dirk on the trade.
Down B.
Ult invested 11 HP. The spike on the site, but I don't think he realizes that Munchkin's playing behind him still. Dirk is in such an awkward position. He's got nowhere to go, and he's dealt with assassination style.
30 seconds left.
A lot of info here, spotting both of them. That's the idea of what the defenses are. They realize they can play a little bit safely back here. That flash is gorgeous. The swing out, not connecting yet. As Durka takes a step back, but he's got to dig his heels in. It's Alfier who does it, leads for one. How much more can they find as Karen sloops the net, gets behind enemy lines, and they punish. Rolling Fnatic once more. Leaving Boaster stunned. How have they gotten to this point? No time to answer that though. He's got a 1v3, he's got to try to clutch.
Toxin screen down. One enemy remaining.
He's gotten it down to one. Can the captain for Fnatic win this round? Stop the bleeding. The snap onto the one. He hasn't connected. Another tap.
Toxin screen down.
Munchkin, patient. That's the second time he's gotten away with it. Will he be able to get away with it a third? Boaster's gotten it to half, 9 bullets left. The onus on Munchkin and he wins the duel out.
What can they do with it though?
They're gonna slam into this and Boaster's here on the other side. Patient on the first, the dash is there. The knives come through and now high ground, but Alfier plucks him out of the sky, so does Leo. 5 HP as he stays alive. Munchkin will fall. The guns come through. We're tied once more.
Does Durka go for this little off angle? Does he peek on a timing? Oh, he goes down to texture.
He's caught. Now it's on Alfier to try to rotate back again by himself. No real help. Cannot steady the crosshair. GENG have so much control over the site, and it's only gotten worse now that the wall goes up.
Standing ahead.
Boaster has to find the timing, but Munchkin's already looking back.
Yeah, he's just gonna get clothesline, man. That bullet's going right into his
30
ear.
seconds left.
This has to be a save.
Planted.
They're too far up, though. I don't think there's any room for them to get out. GENG gets a series point.
On Boaster. And it's gonna be a B hit off the first 20 seconds of the round. We haven't seen this at all.
Oh, and Alfier didn't see it either. Never had a shot. Can Durka steady the waters? No, he falls. GENG's attack half has been beautiful. And in what looks like the last round,
You want to fight
that
it?
might have been their best call of them all. The Cosmic Divide goes up, Chronicle goes down. Leo and Boast are forced to go in aggressively. No armor on either. GENG finishing touches on this, barring a miracle. Can Boaster and Leo extend? No, no, they cannot. Boaster's put in a corner and he will fall.